This is Mary. I'm here to teach our Friday night glow flow. I have not taught in my living room yet, so I'm sorry if it looks a little chaotic, but that's the way it is right now, right? So I've been practicing kind of in our dining room kitchen area. So it'll be new, but it'll be fun. So if y'all want, let's go ahead and let's start on our backs tonight. So you can lay on your back. I like to lay with my feet together and my knees wide apart. I don't know about you guys, but I've been doing a lot of sitting lately, working from home, so this would be a nice stretch for your hips. So you can bring your feet together, like I said, with your knees wide, and let your shoulders lay down onto the mat, head on the mat, and start to close your eyes. You can bring both hands to your belly. Begin to bring awareness to your breath and to your body this evening. And let's start by taking a few rounds of deep, long breaths. Take a deep inhale into your belly. And sigh it out, exhale. Inhale into your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. 2 more, breathe in. Exhale, let it go. 1 more, biggest breath. Long exhale. Begin to open your eyes. You can nod your head side to side. And come and bring your feet to the mat, flat to the mat like you're setting up for a bridge. We're going to take some mini bridges here just to start stretching out through the backs of our legs and our backs. So you're going to lay your arms flat, your hands touch the mat. And on your next inhale, lift your hips up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Lower. And keep moving, breathing in and out. And start to lift your palms up towards the sky, almost like you're trying to press your hands into the ceiling, keeping that up and down, in and out of bridge movement. And take your right hand and start to pull down onto your left fingertips like you're pulling your fingertips towards your wrists. Getting a nice stretch through your wrists, through your forearms. And switch to the other side. Keep moving with that bridge, maybe going up a little bit further as you get warm. You can keep shaking out your wrists, maybe roll them around, up and down. And lower all the way down to your back and hug your knees into your chest. Take a few rocks side to side on your lower back. And start to rock towards the front of your mat, the back of your mat, a few more times. And then we'll meet in tabletop. Start to take a few rounds of cat and cow here. So your wrists are going to be underneath your shoulders, your knees underneath your hips. You'll drop your belly for cow. You'll arch your back for cat. And take a few more rounds on your own to come and check and make sure that everything's working. All right, perfect. Keep going. Again, taking you back to those long inhales. Long exhales, cat. 2 more. Inhale, drop your belly. Exhale, back to the sky. Inhale, cow. down to your neutral spine. You want to form a straight line from the crown of your head to your tailbone, almost like you have a string pulling you from either side. Belly hugs in. And place all the weight onto the right side of your body and come up into a supported half moon. So you're going to lift your left arm towards the sky, left foot flex up towards the sky. And you can kick that bottom leg out a little bit to give you a little bit more stability. Breathing in to open up. Exhale, navel to spine. And start to grab your top foot and open up here. Pulling your left foot in towards your glutes. Maybe you open up like I am towards the ceiling. And release your foot, come back into that supported half moon. And start to bring your left foot towards the front of your mat, coming into a low lunge. So your right knee's still on the mat, and your left foot's in front. And lift your arms up towards the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, sink your hips. Inhale. Lower, relax your shoulders. Breath in. Drop your right hand to the mat. Keep your left arm lifted. Twist, open. Keep sending that right shoulder towards the back of the room to open up through your chest. Take a breath in. Left hand to the mat. Tabletop. Take one more round of cow and cat. And let's come back to neutral spine and take that supported half moon on the left side. So weight's all on the left side of your body. Right leg lifts, right arm lifts. And like you're in your regular full half moon, keep flexing through that top foot to help with stability. Hugging your belly in towards your spine. This is a great core workout, y'all. And start to reach for your back foot. Stretching through your right quad. Pulling your heart towards the ceiling. Breathing in. Exhale. 2 more. Breath in. Out. Inhale. Exhale. And lift your right leg up. And bring it towards the front of your mat, a low lunge. So you can keep your hands on the outside of your right foot. And then when you're ready, start to lift your arms towards the ceiling. Breathe in. Ground down. Inhale. Exhale, navel to spine. In. Left hand to the mat, right arm is up towards the ceiling or the sky, wherever you are. Breathing in to open up, peel your heart up. Exhale, keep dropping into your hips. 1 more breath in. Right hand to the mat. Let's come to a 3-leg dog. So right leg's going up towards the ceiling. And then bend your knee and open your hips. Lifting your right knee towards the sky, hugging your right foot. Your right foot's flexed, hugging it in towards your body. Breathe in. Open up, exhale. Inhale. Dropping your left heel towards the mat, exhale. 1 more breath in. Foot to floor. Left leg goes up, inhale. Bend and open. Inhaling to lift your knee up. Exhaling to twist open a little more. Maybe try to keep your shoulders square towards the mat. Breathe in. Twist. Inhale. Foot to floor. You can pedal out your feet here. Bend opposite knee, opposite elbow. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. 2 more. Breathe in. Out. Inhale. Exhale. Lift your heels. And start to tiptoe your feet to your hands. And take ragdoll when you get there. Opposite hands, opposite elbows. You can sway side to side, taking as much of a bend in your knees as you need. Then release your hands to the mat or to your shins. And halfway lift, flat back. Forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold. Halfway lift. Fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Breathe in. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Standing split, right leg goes towards the ceiling. So here I'm keeping my hips, or trying to keep my hips square to the mat. But if you'd like to open up a little bit, get some more mobility in there, and then come back to that squared hip. Taking a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale, lifting your right leg up an inch. Exhale, pulling your face closer to your shin. 1 more, breathe in. Drop your right foot back. Let's come to Warrior One. Warrior One, your right foot is at 12 o'clock and your back foot's at a slight 45-degree angle. You can step your left foot towards the front of your mat if you want to get lower into your warrior. Breathing in. Thinking about squaring your hips towards the front of the room. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. And clasp your hands behind your back. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lower down, humble warrior. Gaze is at your back foot. Knuckles are going over your head. Breathe in. Exhale. 1 more breath in. Out. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank. Take a breath in here. Low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Out. Lift your heels. Bend your knees, look forward. And step or jump to the front of your mat. And halfway lift. Forward fold. Left leg goes up, standing split. And one side might feel a lot differently than the other. The back of my right leg is really tight today. So you might want to bring a slight bend into that bottom leg if needed. Breathing in to lift your left foot up, flex foot. Inhale. Walk your face towards your leg. One more breath in. Warrior one. Maybe as you keep your hands on the mat, just step your right foot up a little bit. Go ahead and get you deep into your warrior. Inhale. Out. 3 more. Breathe in. Exhale. In. Out. Inhale. Clasp your hands behind your back. Take a deep breath in. Lift your heart. Exhale, humble warrior. Now your right glute is going to want to pop out. So think about pulling everything in towards the middle of your mat. Breathing in. Exhale. In. Out. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. And take it through your flow, high to low plank. And you're going to come through upward facing dog. And you're going to send it back downward facing dog. Breath in. Out. Lift your heels. Bend your knees, look forward. Step or jump. Halfway lift. Fold. Rise all the way up. You're going to take this into a flow, forward fold. Halfway lift. Right leg lifts up. Breathe in. Warrior one. Inhale. Bound your hands behind your back. Lift your heart. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, lift up. Take it through your flow. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Lift your heels, bend your knees, step or jump, halfway, fold, rise up, fold down, halfway, left leg goes up, inhale, step it back, warrior one, breathe in to rise, exhale, bound your hands, lift your heart, inhale, humble warrior, lowest, humble warrior, lift up, take it down through your flow. Heels high, bend your knees, look forward, jump, halfway, fold, rise, fold. One more time, each side. Inhale, right leg goes up, step it back, warrior one. Inhale to rise. Let's take it down to humble warrior. Warrior one. Take it down through your flow. Always the option to skip a flow and go straight to down dog or drop onto your knees as you come into chaturanga. Heels high, bend your knees, jump, halfway, fold, rise, fold, halfway lift, left leg goes up, breathe in, warrior one, inhale to rise, let's come to humble warrior, don't forget to lift your chest before you lower, inhale back up, high plank, breathe in here, exhale, active recovery, inhale, out, right hand underneath your face and roll over onto the outside edge of your right foot. Let's come into side plank. So your left arm is up towards the sky, your left foot is on top of your right foot. Always the option to drop down to your right knee. So take a breath in here, lift your hips up towards the sky. And if you're ready, start to lift your top foot. Maybe come into a tree pose. Breathe in. Out. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Hands to the mat, high plank. Breathe in. Out. Left hand comes to the middle. Let's roll over onto our left side. Left side plank. Same options on this side. You can drop that bottom knee. You can lift your top leg. Coming into a tree pose. Lifting your hips, maybe pulling your arm towards the front of the room. One more big breath. High plank. Low plank. Upward facing. Downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet here for a second. Let's take 3 breaths in down dog. Breathe in. Exhale. In. Out. Breath in. Let it all go. Lift your heels. Bend your knees, look forward. Jump to the front. Halfway lift. Fold. Rise all the way up. Forward fold. Halfway. Take it down through your flow. High to low plank. Through upward facing. Downward facing dog. And actually, I'm going to go through really quick. One of the things that I do kind of when I'm, my shoulders are hurting, I've done a lot of chatter around this the past couple days or whatever. Now here's an option. So let's all kind of standing. Let y'all get there real quick. You'll lift your arms up and fold down. And halfway lift. You're going to come down almost like you're going into a child's pose, so knees wide. And you're going to come into a baby camel. Lift your heart. So get that up dog feeling. And then hands to the front of your mat, down dog. So just as an alternative, no big deal. Take a deep breath in. Chest to thighs. Inhale your right leg up. Let's hug our knee to our nose. Inhale, lift up. Knee to nose. Lift. Knee to your nose. Hold it here. Breathe in. Crescent lunge. So right foot sets in between your hands. And your left heel is lifted. And then you'll lift up. Breathe in. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Out. Breath in. Hips towards the front of the room. One more deep breath in. Long exhale. Open up, warrior 2. 5 breaths here. Breathe in. out, in, exhale, breathe in, out, 2 more, inhale, exhale, 1 more round, breathe in, sink low, reverse, reach back, take it down through your foot. Lift your left leg towards the sky, knee to nose, lift up, knee to nose, lift it up, knee to nose, hold it here, breathe in, crescent lunge, find your feet, and lift up. Breathe in, sink down, inhale, exhale, breath in, relax your shoulders, 1 more, inhale, exhale, open up, warrior 2, breathe in, sink low, inhale, exhale, 4 more, breathe in, out, in, out, 2 more on your own, breathe in, exhale, last breath in, lowest warrior, reach up and back, reverse, inhale, take it down through your float, or skip it and meet us in downward facing dog. Let's work through that one a little bit quicker. Right leg goes up, knee to nose, send it back, knee to nose, back up, knee to nose, crescent lunge, breathe in to rise, exhale, ground, inhale, open up, warrior 2, reverse, flow. Left leg, knee to nose, inhale, knee to nose, breathe in, knee to nose, crescent lunge, inhale to rise, next inhale, open up, warrior 2, reverse, flow, few breaths here in down dog. Then inhale your right leg up. Bend your knee, open your hips up. Take a deep breath in. Let's come to wild thing. So you're going to keep your right leg bent and your left leg is going to straighten out as you lift your right arm towards the sky. Few breaths here. Three-leg dog. Right leg goes up. Hug your knee to your nose. Crescent lunge. Got a little topsy-turvy. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. And let's open twist over your right leg. Gaze can work its way to your back thumb. We can come into a revolved crescent twist. And come back up through center. Breathe in. Open up, warrior two. Inhale, reach up and back, reverse. Side angle. Breathe in. Exhale, open up. Inhale. Exhale. One more round. Breathe in. Out. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. Sink low. Reverse. And let's come to half moon. So full half moon. Had to give myself a little room. Left side of your body is up towards the sky. And you can bring your right hand to your heart. You can also reach for that back foot. And forward fold. And let's take our peace fingers and wrap them around our big toes. And take a halfway lift. Then fold over. Let your elbows go out wide. Crown of your head falls down towards the mat. You roll your neck around. Shake your head, nod it. And release your hands, halfway lift. High plank. Breath in. Low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. You know where we're going. Left leg lifts. Bend and open. Take a deep breath. Come to wild thing. This time your left knee is bent and your right leg is flat. Straight, not flat. Last breath. 3-leg dog. Left leg goes up. Knee to your nose. Lift up. Knee to nose. Crescent lunge. Inhale, rise up. Get down into your crescent. Breathe in. Open twist to the left. Coming into your revolved crescent twist. Come back through crescent lunge and open up into warrior two. Reverse, reach back, side angle, right arm goes up, three breaths, breathe in, exhale, twist, in, out, breathe in, exhale, Inhale, rise up. Reverse. Half moon. Left side. So again, you can stay in your full half moon. Maybe you bring your right hand to your chest, or you reach for that back foot. Maybe you walk your gaze to the opposite wall. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Fold. Rise up. And take your hands behind your back onto your lower back here. Let's take a little mini back bend. Pulling your elbows in towards each other. Lifting your heart towards the sky. Walk your gaze to the wall behind you. Lift up, arms high. Forward fold. Standing split, right leg goes up. And we're going to try something kind of funky. I tried it a couple weeks ago. I think I may be able to explain it a little bit better. Take a deep breath and lift your right leg up. Curtsy squat. So right knee is going to come behind your left knee. Lift up. Curtsy squat, lower. Lift. Lower. Two more. Lift up. Lower down. Inhale up. Come to that curtsy squat and stay here. And start to place your right shin on the mat. And bring your right arm behind your body. And lift your left side up. So again, you're coming into that supported half moon. Take a deep breath in. Crunch in, elbow to knee. Inhale, lift up. Elbow to knee. Lift. Elbow to knee. Lift up. Elbow to knee. And start to take your left hand and wrap it around your left toes, left big toe, and bring your left foot to the back of your mat. Come into lizard. The left foot's on the outside of your left pinky finger. Your hands are in between your left foot and the right edge of your mat. You can drop onto your right knee. Coming into that more of a restorative lizard. And you can stay here if it's available to you. Come onto your forearms. And to start with, I'd like for us to try to keep our left knee plugged in towards our left shoulder. Maybe you can't come onto your forearms when you do that. I know I can't, not today. If you want to get a little deeper, you can roll over onto the left. Raise the right side of your left foot and let your left knee go out wide. And you can come onto your forearms if that's available. And you can keep your right forearm on the mat or lift up onto your right hand and grab your back foot. And release both hands to the mat, coming back into your lizard. And lift your back knee up. Let's come into a wide leg forward fold. You can grab your ankles, walk your arms long in front of you or in between your legs. And we're going to have enough time here in our forward fold if you want to take your headstand here, tripod headstand. We're going to have about 5 breaths. headstands can lower down. And we'll all meet in a wide leg, halfway lift. And walk our hands to the front of the mat. And step your back foot forward, forward fold. Halfway lift. Fold. Rise up. Fold down. Halfway. Left leg goes up, standing split. Breathe in. Curtsy squat, exhale. Inhale, lift. Curtsy squat. Breathe in. Down. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Curtsy squat. Left shin touches the mat. Left arm comes back behind you. Right side lifts. Again, coming into that half moon, that restorative or supported half moon, I should say, that we were doing at the beginning of class. Breathe in. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale. Navel to spine, elbow to knee. In. Out. 2 more. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale. Out. And grab your right big toe and lead yourself to the back of your mat, coming into your lizard. Again, starting off by keeping that right knee hugged into your right shoulder. You can come onto your forearms or stay here. Forearms are not available to me this evening, but they might be to you, or if you have a block at home or a set of books you may want to press your forearms on, you can do so. Just a few more breaths. And start to come onto the razor edge side of your right foot. Right knee goes towards the right side of the room. Then maybe you can come onto your forearms here. And you can stay here, come into that twist. Wherever you are, making sure you can still breathe. And come back into your lizard. Lift your back knee, your left knee up. And let's come into a wide leg forward fold. Halfway lift. And walk your hands towards the front of your mat and step your back foot forward, forward fold. Halfway. Fold down. Rise up. Fall down. Halfway lift. Tabletop. Let's take a few rounds of cat and cow here, just warming up our back. We're going to take camel as our back bend today. I'm going to keep us in it. I'm going to do it a few times, and the last time we're going to stay in it for a nice long hold. And just do whatever little bit of movement you need here. Then after this big movement, it'll be flat on our backs for our end of the class yin stretches. So your last big push, y'all. You're gonna come on to your knees. I'm gonna do it where you can see my back. I'll kind of help show you different ways to line up. So you can take your hands on your lower back, almost like you're trying to stick them in your jean pockets. You can either keep the tops of your feet flat or flex your feet and lift your heels up. I like to keep mine flat, but it just whatever serves you best. So now that we've got that lined up, I'll come this way so you can kind of see what I want to get you to do here. So start, again, hands behind your back. Knees about hip width distance apart. So that's 2 fists in between your knees. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, push your hips towards the front of the room as you hug your shoulder blades together. Inhale, lift your heart, lift your gaze. Breathe in. Exhale. And maybe start to take your right hand to your right ankle and your left hand to your left ankle. And keep pushing your hips forward. Breathe in. Exhale. 2 more breaths on your own. Inhale, your hands on your lower back, lift up. And let's take a little child's pose, knees together, arms long in front of you. Come back up onto your knees. Second camel, we're going to do 2 more. So this one we're going to hold for just a little bit longer than the last one. So maybe each time see if you can push yourself just a little bit further without hurting yourself. If it starts turning from a feeling into pain, stop there. Let them loosen up. So again, bring your hands behind your back. Start to lift your heart into your camel. Option to stay here or reach for those back feet if I can find them. 5 breaths on your own. 5 long, deep breaths. Shoulder blades hugging towards each other to lift your heart towards the sky. Last big breath in. Last exhale. Inhale, lift up. Mini child's pose. All right, y'all, setting up for your last camel. We're going to take 10 breaths here, so feel free, 10 of your own, feel free to come in and out of it as you see fit. I challenge you to stay with it, stick to it, okay? I think you can do it for sure. So when you're ready, come to your camel, whatever that looks like for you this evening. And if you're like, forget these camels, you can go to a bridge on your back or come into wheel if you'd like. So when we're ready, 10 back bent, 10 breaths in camel, and then we'll all meet in that mini child's pose. About halfway there. I'm going to go ahead and lift up and coming into my child's pose. And roll your forehead side to side. And start to walk yourself back up and sit back onto your heels. And swing your legs long out in front of you. Either come into a seated staff pose, flexing your feet, and lifting your arms up. Staying active here, so still plugging your navel into your spine, protecting that lower back we just worked really hard on. Breathe in, and fold over your legs. And start to rise up and slowly, one vertebrae at a time, lower onto your back. And take a full body stretch. Arms up over your head, point your toes towards the front of the room. And hug your right knee in towards your body. And let's take a few circles with that knee to kind of massage out your hip flexors. And hugging your knee in once more. And cross it over the left side of your body. Twist open to the right side of the room. You can bring your right arm to a T or to cactus. And place your gaze over your right shoulder. This twist should feel really nice after the camels we just did. And come back to center. Right leg goes out long. Left knee hugs in towards your body. Again, taking those circles. You can point and flex your foot. And hug your left knee in towards your body. Nice big squeeze. And cross over the right side. Open, twist towards the left. Look like a headless yogi right now. My head behind the couch. Come back in through center. And let's take happy baby. Grabbing opposite hands. Grabbing the outside edges of your feet. Flexing your feet, hugging your knees down towards the mat. And start to straighten your left leg. Keep pulling your right knee down towards the mat. A few breaths here. And start to bend your left knee and straighten your right leg. Again, using your hands as a leverage, pulling down, as resistance, pulling down to your feet. And come back through center, happy baby, and straighten both legs out wide. And come back to center, straighten your legs, lift your feet towards the ceiling. And you can stay here, or if you'd like to take shoulder stand, you can. Remembering to keep your hands on your lower back to support it. And really activate your legs here. So flex your feet or really point them. You can stay here. Come into plow. And come into Duff Yogi. And slowly we'll all come on to our backs, hugging our knees into our chests. Take a deep breath in, wrap your hands around your body, pull your forehead into your knees. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hug yourself, biggest hug. One more inhale. Release all the way down, Savasana. Legs wide, arms wide, eyes closed. Relax your shoulders, relax your breath. And just be. begin to wake yourself up, wiggling out your ankles, your wrists, your fingertips, and the tips of your toes. Rock your head side to side. And roll over either side of your body and come to a comfortable seated position at the front of your mat. And keeping your eyes closed, bring your hands to heart center. I'm going to end our class with a little bit of an intention that stuck with me after I finished To Kill a Mockingbird today, which shame on me for never having read it. And at the end of the book, no spoilers, but Scout says to her father, Atticus, he was real nice. And he said, and she says, his hands were under my chin, pulling up the cover, tucking it around me. And he said, most people are Scout when you finally see them. And that really stuck with me, I think, especially during these times that, we're out of our normal element, and when we get off our mat, which is kind of our normal for a lot of us, it can be hard to see the niceness, the gratefulness, and the beauty in the people that are around us, strangers we may see in the grocery stores. So I'd like to leave you guys with the intention of just realizing that when you see people, they're a lot more like you than you might think, and that we're all in this together. And we're all going to get through this together, and we'll be stronger for it. And with that, we'll end our class all together with the sound of one Om. Take a deep breath in. Om. The light in me honors, loves, and sees the light and love in all of you. Thanks for being here with me. Namaste. Bye.